The countries of Central Europe are places with bountiful and unspoiled nature, good people and an ancient tradition of cattle breeding. Since time immemorial, Holstein Friesian and Simmental cows have given excellent milk that is the basis for dairy products. The dairy products' delicious taste and wide range of uses in cold and cooked dishes make them popular all over the world. High-quality milk is the basis of all good dairy products. Czech farmers' care for and love of nature results in milk of the highest quality. They are assisted by modern milking, refrigeration and milk storage technologies. The milk is collected in insulated stainless steel tankers. This guarantees that the milk will be kept at maximum temperature of 6 degrees Celsius. Before the milk is accepted by the dairy, it is tested in state-of-the-art laboratories to ensure no inhibitory substances are present and the temperature and acidity are correct. If the samples pass the test, the milk is poured via basic valve block into large vertical silo tanks, where it is stored at temperature of up to 6 degrees Celsius. Then the milk is drawn off for further processing. First, the milk flows into a separator where the cream is skimmed off. Both the skimmed milk and cream are then pasteurized by heat treatment in an electronically controlled pasteurization station. Treated milk is tested to confirm that the pasteurization has had the desired effect. The valve is sterilized with spirits before samples are taken. The pasteurized dairy products are stored in stainless steel tanks, guaranteeing a temperature of 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. Throughout the production process, high demands are placed on cleanliness, stressing all employees' personal hygiene and the strict separation of production areas from non-production zones. Now let's see how curd is being made from our wonderful milk. Curd has existed from time immemorial. It was my grandfather's favorite. Curd has a snowy white color, a creamy, slightly lumpy consistency and a clean, slightly sour taste. Curd production takes place on a state-of-the-art production line, guaranteeing that the product's hygiene and quality standards are fully upheld. The milk is soured in fermentation tanks. When the whey is separated in a curd separator, the resulting product is curd. In the production of curd desserts, the quantity of added fruit or chocolate is controlled by an automatic doser. All products are packaging using modern, fully enclosed packaging machines, in air treated with microbial filters. The finished products are cooled and placed on shelves. The pallet storage and product dispatching system is controlled and monitored by computer using SSCC codes, enabling the traceability of every single product. Curd is an excellent ingredient. I like to use it in cold dishes, but also when preparing cooked dishes. Now we will mix some dumplings filled with a cabbage mixture. We will use curd and butter. Let's chop it a little bit. Then beat the butter and curd together. Weigh out 250 grams of flour and a little salt, and then some pepper to the mix. And now add the flour. mix it all together. After we mix dough, put it into fridge so that it goes hard and we can shape it into nice dumplings. Now that the dough is nice and hard, roll it out and cut circles of it. We'll keep the rest of the dough for the next batch. Fill the dough circles with a mixture of cabbage, onion and garlic. It's a good idea to coat the edges of the dough with a beaten egg. Fold it over, press down on the edges and put it on some baking paper. Coat the dumplings with some egg and sprinkle some coarse salt on them. Bake them for 20 to 25 minutes at 180 degrees. Right now, the dumplings are beautifully baked. Now we have to put them on the plate and taste them. We can also use curd as a part of filling for tortillas. We will need tortilla, curd, smoked salmon, dill and a little bit of lime. Now let's prepare the spread. Put the curd in a bowl. As it is a bit thick, we will dilute it a bit with milk or cream if you prefer. Add a little pepper and a little salt. Then smoked salmon, spring onions, fresh dill, and a little lime juice. Now just mix it together gently without mashing up the ingredients. Then take the tortilla, spread the mixture over it, and roll it up nice and tight. And now put it on a plate for guests, say. Now let's take a look how dairy spread is made. This is a great alternative to butter and can be used to make lots of wonderful dishes. The dairy industry has a long history. The patented manufacturing technique for traditional dairy spread was developed in the previous century. This spread, which is made of fermented cream and milk powder, has a lots of advantages. It has 2.5 times less fat than ordinary butter, a fresh taste of fermented cream and very fine consistency. First, the mixture is pasteurized, homogenized and soured with a cream culture. It is then left to mature until the following day. The matured mixture is heated to 70 degrees and at this temperature, the product is filled into pots, displaying the use-by date and the checked weight. Now I will show you what kind of dishes can be made using dairy spread. For example, a light and quick starter made of eggs and dairy spread. We will need boiled eggs, dairy spread and chives. Our eggs are already boiled, so we can begin. We can take eggs, cut them in half, then take off the yolks and put the whites aside. Later we will fill the whites with a mixture of egg yolk, dairy spread and chives. add the dairy spread to the yolks. And add a little salt. And then mix it together nicely. Slightly trim the base of the egg white so they are nice and stable. Roughly chop the chives so that they are clearly visible in the spread. Now mix it together again until we have a nice smooth, which we will then put in the prepared white eggs. And the quick starter is ready. We can decorate them with a few sprigs of chive. We can also use dairy spread to make an outstanding savory tart. We will need flour and dairy spread to make a great dough. Put the dairy spread in a bowl. We will take a weighted flour and add it to make some smooth dough. It needs to be mixed together well and then left it in the fridge to harden. While the dough cools, let's prepare the filling for our savory tart. The filling is made of sautéed onion and bacon and 1 egg. Mix them all together so they fuse together. Add some salt and a little bit of pepper. And now a teaspoon of dairy spread. The dairy spread will beautifully fuse together with the bacon and the onion and the egg, so that's all nice and smooth when it bakes in the oven. And the tart will not be dry. Spread some flour on the board, then take the dough, spread it out nice with your fingers. Spread the filling over the dough, then over the entire mixture you will grate some parmesan. And now coat the edges of the dough with some olive oil. Bake for about 25 minutes in preheated oven at 180 degrees. And now I will show you how to make a sweet dessert out of dairy spread. Beat the dairy spread with curd and cream. While the mixture is being beaten, let's prepare some chocolate cup base. Mix some crushed biscuits with fresh melted butter and mix it together so they fuse together nicely. Put this compacted mixture on the bottom of the glasses. To the whip, butter and curd mixture add some cooled melted chocolate and mix it together. Add to the pastry bag and now squeeze the mixture into the individual glasses and let them cool. Finally, we can decorate the dessert with some fruit or a piece of chocolate to make it look nice and taste great. Well, that was dairy spread, but we almost forgot about yogurt. So wonderful dish made out of milk. Something we can eat just about every day. Yogurt production is a 2-day process. It begins with pasteurization and standardization of treated high-quality milk. After the milk mixture has been homogenized, a process which breaks up balls of fat and thus results in a smoother consistency, the mixture is fermented by bacterial yogurt cultures. The yogurt is left to ferment in fermentation tanks for several hours. The next day, the yogurt mixture is stirred and then filled into pots at a temperature of approximately 35 degrees. Yogurt packaging takes place on a fully automated line. In the meantime, laboratory tests are done in the company laboratory to confirm that all the finished products comply with the safety and quality requirements. Many delicious dishes can be made using yogurt. Let's demonstrate a few simple tricks. First, I will show you how to prepare an excellent side dish, baked potato with mint and yogurt dressing. You will need tin foil, a lot of tin foil, and some large fresh potatoes. Add a little bit salt. Add some butter. Wrap them up tight and bake for an hour to an hour and a half at 150 degrees. While the potatoes are baking, we can prepare the yogurt and mint dressing. It's really simple. Take some fresh mint, discard the stalks, chop up the leaves, add a bit of garlic, and of course plain yogurt. Then season it slightly with salt and some pepper. Mix it all together. Meanwhile, the potatoes are baked, so now we have to remove them carefully from the tin foil. Cut them lightly with a knife. Take cloth and give them a squeeze. Now put them back into the oven to finish them off. That's what proper baked potatoes look like. And now we add wonderful yogurt and mint dressing. Pour it over the hot potatoes, add a bit of garnish and serve. Another yogurt delicacy is a strawberry dessert, lightly flavored with lemon and vanilla sugar. Chop up the strawberries. It's a simple recipe that even any children will manage. Add some vanilla sugar and a little lemon juice to the yogurt. Mix it all together and pour into glasses containing the strawberries. Add some strawberries as decoration and grate a little lemon zest over them. Today I have showed you a few simple recipes using curd, dairy spread and yogurt. Why not give them a try? Invite some friends and have a good time. Thank you for being with me. Bon appétit!